Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a movie review on the movie Journey to The Mysterious Island. I went to the movies last night with me and my dad. I went to see Journey 2, and my dad went to see Safe House. Journey 2 was overall a good movie. I was a little, watching the previews, I was a little disappointed and wondering why Brendan Fraser wasn't in this movie, because he was in the first movie, and at the end of the first movie, they're saying something about Atlantis, making you think that they were going to be in the second movie together, searching for Atlantis or something. So I was curious as to why he was in there. So I started watching the movie and found out that Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, is actually Josh Hutcherson's stepdad. And I thought, okay, well, that's a little strange. I wasn't expecting that. But then, then I realized it worked out better in the long run, because it kind of shows how, in the end, it's kind of showing how, like if you just take the time to bond, even stepfather and stepson can have like a close relationship, and that can be very, very true. Me and my stepfather, we did not have a good relationship. We were actually at each other's throats most of the time I lived at my house, and probably mainly because we never did anything together, or we just didn't have anything that we liked to do together. It's like my likes was different from his likes, but overall, that's what like the movie portrayed in the end. And it kind of also had another moral where it's like the grandfather was always away from the family, was never there. He was always searching for this stuff in all the Jules Verne's books. And at the end, the grandfather, it kind of hit home to him, and like it's kind of like in the middle of the movie, I guess. It's kind of like, it's like if you have kids, take time to spend with them. Don't just leave them alone and just work your whole life and never spend any time with them. You need to take the time to spend time with your kids. And that was another good moral of the story. Overall, this movie was very, very good. It is a lot better than the second movie. And it was weird though, because it was actually Mysterious Island is like based off of 3 different books. It's like it's like one big island, but it's like 3 different books were written off of the island. It's like Mysterious Island, the book itself was written about the whole island by Jules Verne. But then Jules Verne, I think, also wrote Atlantis, which is about the city of Atlantis, which happens to be on this island. And it's like so weird, because it's like you're like, oh, we thought Atlantis was supposed to be underwater, and you find out that actually there's like a cycle or something. It's like it spans like, I'm not really sure. It seemed like it was either 14 or 140 years above water. Then it spent like 114 or 140 years underwater, and it was like, okay, that was cool. And then there was like another part that was from Gulliver's Travels. There was another part of the island that was from that, and it's like, oh, okay, that's a little strange, but okay. And then what was the other? I think that was it. No, there was Treasure Island. There was part of the island that was from Treasure Island book. It's like there's a map in front of. There's a map in each book on the front of, like there's a map like in the very front of each of those 3 books, or I think there's 3. Yeah, each of those books, and you tear out the map and you like put it over like an overhead projector where like, the light gets shined through the papers, and you align them, and then the 3 different pieces of paper aligned to make one island called the Mysterious Island. And I thought it was very, very good, cool, and fun and adventurous. And at first, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna take him here to show him that there's no island here, just to get it out of his mind. And it's like when they get there, it's like they crash land onto the island. It's like, oh wow, and it's just like very mysterious and very weird. And it's like the whole time you knew Josh's character was right. This island was there because of his experience and journey to the center of the earth. It's like you know what he's saying is there, but it's like like, I don't know. It's like expecting to see what happens when Dwayne Johnson's character finds out. Oh, he was right. He knows what he's talking about, and it's just so great. I know I'm probably all over the place. I'm not in like chronological order or anything. I'm just blabbing all over the place. I'm so sorry. Next time I do a movie review, I will be in order. I promise. But overall, I kind of give this movie 4 stars. This movie is very good. It's very awesome. It's just it's just at the end it kind of confused me when the island was going underwater. It's like it was completely being sunk underwater or sank. It was confusing because it's like it showed the scene where Atlantis was being flooded with like waves like crashing in on it, and it showed like all the towers and stuff being crushed down, being like toppled over, and it's like, okay, isn't Atlantis supposed to be like 1,000-year-old civilization? Like it existed thousands of years ago. It's like, okay, it's like that's what I've always heard, and it's like, okay, well, if there's this thing where it spends 140 years above water, then 140 years underwater, it's like, okay, shouldn't have it been toppled over, completely destroyed hundreds of like thousands of years ago? I mean, it's like even before it was a 1,000-year-old civilization. I mean, shouldn't have it been completely destroyed like the first couple of times it went underwater? Because it's like, I mean, yeah, and it's like, because it just kind of confused me, because it's like, how could it stay up and not be completely destroyed by the water this long when civilization is supposed to be like thousands of years old? And maybe it's not thousands of years old, and I just thought it was. But overall, this movie is pretty good. Like I said, I give it 4 stars. I'm sorry, 4 stars. It's close. It was close to 5 stars. That's what I say. But it's 4 stars. If you haven't seen this movie, I really recommend you go see it. It's a really great movie. I know this was all over the place, like I've said several times before. Like I was saying earlier, I didn't take notes while watching this movie because I wasn't planning to do a movie review. So it's like just spontaneously thinking after the movie, driving on the way home. It's like, you know what, I'm going to do a movie review. So I was like, okay, I'll do a movie review. So that's what I'm doing now, and I thought it would be cool. So it's pretty much the gist of my movie review. Next time my movie review will probably be a little more organized, because I'll probably actually take notes, because I'll know I'm taking or making a movie review. If you like this video, thumbs up. Put it in your favorites. Subscribe if you don't already subscribe. And in the comments below or video response, please tell me what movie I should do a video review of next. It could be a movie that's not in theaters yet, but it's about to come into theaters. Or it could be a movie that's already on DVD that's been out for several years that you just think would be a great experience for me to watch, and you want to hear me do a movie review on it. So leave that in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.